Drake's lawsuit against Universal Music Group and Kendrick Lamar has been dismissed. Yes, the lawsuit is finally over. Drake can go back to his Toronto dungeon and just sit there and ponder about how he has been done dirty by the music industry. And Kendrick Lamar is not like us, will just plague his mind for the rest of his life. What I find funny about this whole Universal lawsuit kind of thing is that so many people are saying the judge got it right because they said that the artistic, use of the allegations that Kendrick was saying was more of a artistic opinion, not defamation, and that this was more of like a artistic back and forth between Drake and the rap beat. So it's not deemed as like defamation. And I was like, wow. A lot of people are going to come on and say, even a judge knows more about hip-hop than Drake. I don't think people are serious when they think Drake doesn't know hip-hop culture. I just think he didn't care. And I just think at this point, why am I going to uphold this kind of like unforsaken rule about what to do and how to hold yourself as a rapper in hip-hop when a rapper and all rappers at this point are coming at me with lies and just, jealousy and envy and everything like this. And he's gonna have to move differently from now on. But this whole hip-hop culture about the rap beef thing, I think it depends on what side you lie on, depends on what the rules are. Some people are gonna be like, nah, this is too far, you can't say these things. Other people are gonna be like, nah, I think everything is fair in love and war. And it's kind of like, dicey. But now with the lawsuit gone, Drake is gonna have to move differently. Now, I'm kind of exaggerating, obviously. I don't think I think Drake's over it by now. I think this was just more of like a money tactic, kind of like a, show your cards, put them in a position that they don't necessarily want to be in. I don't think Drake was really thinking he was going to win this lawsuit. If he did, it was a plus, but if not, this was just to show the public that what really lies behind the smoke and mirrors about the music industry. The botting is a thing, that a lot of these songs aren't as popular as you may think they are. The music industry builds up people who they want to win just so that at the top they can control it and set the market and set the environment about how it really is, or at least how they want it to be. Now, what does this mean for Drake? Well, Drake is gonna go back to releasing his Iceman episodes. Maybe Iceman episode 4 is gonna allude to this, and maybe he's gonna be like, I saw this off coming, and I don't know. Like, hopefully Drake tries to get more into his strategic bag. I like this side more than just kind of like the flexing young bachelor, even though he's like close to 40. And it's kind of like, this is the more, vibe or energy that I like from Drake, in the sense of like he's trying to be tactful. I don't think he's as tactful as, let's say, Kendrick or something like that, but at least he's going in a direction that I can start to respect more than, the past 5 to 6, 7, 8, 9 years. It feels like at this point, it feels like most of his career has been this kind of for all the dogs kind of energy, which I wasn't a big fan of that. But the lawsuit's finally over. Kendrick can go around his congratulation, his victory tour. He can keep doing that for all, who knows how long he's gonna keep, pushing that stuff. And Drake can try to go back to making great music and see where it goes from there. But yeah, until then. So y'all let me know, what do you guys think about the lawsuit being dismissed? What do you guys think about Drake's next move? What's next? No pun intended. And you guys check out my Iceman episode 3 review. I think there's a lot of things that people are missing that you guys will thoroughly enjoy. So go check that out and make sure you guys subscribe and hit the like button and hit the notification bell.